Chosen one, a woman is secretly in love with you, but afraid to speak. Do not scroll past this moment, because what you are about to understand is something that can shift your life in ways you did not expect, and if you miss it, you may overlook a love that was placed in your path by divine design. I am telling you clearly that there is a woman who carries deep feelings for you, but fear has sealed her lips and hidden her heart. She watches from a distance, feeling everything intensely, yet holding back because she is unsure of how you will respond. This is not random or imagined. This is something I have allowed to unfold in your life for a purpose that is still growing. Stay with these words until the end, because what is hidden now is meant to be revealed, and your awareness is the first step toward that moment. Type Amen to affirm. I want you to understand this clearly from the beginning. This woman is not just feeling a passing attraction. She carries a deep emotional connection toward you that has been building quietly over time. She has noticed things about you that others overlook, and she feels drawn to your presence in a way that she cannot easily explain. Yet her silence is not because she lacks courage entirely, but because her heart has been hurt before, and she fears repeating that pain. She has seen your strength, your struggles, and the way you carry yourself, and it has stirred something inside her that she cannot ignore. But at the same time, she questions whether she is worthy of your attention, or if you would even see her the way she sees you. Within your spirit, you may have already sensed something, a quiet feeling that someone is watching you with more than casual interest. That feeling was not your imagination. It was a subtle awareness I placed within you, so you would not be completely unaware of what is happening around you. You may have noticed small signs, brief moments where her attention lingered a little longer than expected, or a quiet nervousness when she is near you. These are not coincidences. They are glimpses of a truth that has not yet been spoken. You are not meant to chase confusion, but you are meant to recognize what is real when it stands before you. Take a moment right now and press the like button as a simple act of agreement with what is unfolding in your life. Because this connection has been guided for a reason, and your awareness of it is part of a greater plan that is beginning to take shape. This woman carries a softness in her heart that responds to your presence in a way that is rare. She has prayed silently for clarity, asking if what she feels is real or just something her heart created out of loneliness. I have seen her tears when she questioned whether she should speak or remain silent. I have heard the quiet conversations she has had within herself, debating whether she should risk rejection or protect her peace. Her silence is not emptiness. It is full of emotion that has not yet found its voice. You must understand that not every love comes loudly into your life. Some arrive quietly, almost hidden, waiting for the right moment to be recognized. This is one of those moments where something gentle and real is growing without drawing attention. If you ignore it, you may continue walking forward without ever realizing what was offered to you. But if you remain aware and open, you may begin to see the truth more clearly than before. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a reason why this connection has not yet been spoken aloud. Timing matters more than you realize, and I have been allowing both of you to grow in ways that prepare you for something deeper. She needed time to heal from her past, and you needed time to become stronger within yourself. What is being built here is not based on impulse, but on something that can endure beyond temporary feelings. This is why the silence has lasted, because the foundation is still forming beneath what you can see. Her fear is real, but it is not permanent. There will come a moment when her heart becomes stronger than her fear, and she will begin to move closer to the truth she has been hiding. You may notice small changes before anything is spoken. She may begin to show more interest, more presence, more subtle ways of being near you. These are signs that her heart is preparing to step forward, even if her words have not yet caught up with her feelings. I want you to be careful not to overlook her because of her silence. In a world where everything is loud and obvious, it is easy to miss something that is quiet and genuine. Her love is not performative. It is not seeking attention. It is simply real. And real things often grow slowly, without announcing themselves to everyone around them. You have been given the chance to recognize something that many people miss in their lives. Do not rush into assumptions, but also do not close your heart completely. Stay present, stay aware, and allow yourself to notice what is happening around you. There is a difference between forcing something and recognizing something, and you are being called to recognize. Let your actions be guided by calm understanding, not by impatience or doubt. You are not meant to create confusion, but to bring clarity into a situation that has remained unspoken for too long. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As time unfolds, you will begin to see more clearly who this woman is and what she truly feels. The uncertainty you have now will not remain forever. I am guiding both of you toward a moment where truth will replace silence. But until that moment comes, your awareness is your responsibility. Do not ignore what is placed in your path, because not everything that matters will announce itself loudly. This connection has been allowed into your life for a reason, and it carries the potential for something meaningful if it is understood correctly. You are not alone in this, even when things feel unclear. I am present in the details, in the quiet moments, in the unseen emotions that are shaping this situation. Trust that what is unfolding is not accidental, and that every step is being guided with purpose. She tells herself that maybe you are too focused on your own path, or that your heart is already given to something else. So she stays where she is, close enough to feel your presence, yet distant enough to protect herself from the pain she fears. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I see her hesitation clearly, and I understand the depth of what she is carrying. Her heart has learned to guard itself, not because it is weak, but because it has known disappointment before. When she looks at you, she does not just see a person, she sees a possibility that feels both beautiful and frightening at the same time. That is why she moves carefully, measuring every step, watching every reaction, trying to understand if there is even a small opening for her to step through. She is not playing games with you, she is protecting something very real inside her. You may have noticed moments where she almost speaks, where her words seem ready to come out but then suddenly disappear. Those moments are not accidents, they are battles happening within her. Her heart pushes her forward, but her mind pulls her back, reminding her of what could go wrong. This inner struggle has kept her silent, even when everything inside her wants to be heard. You are witnessing a quiet conflict that she has not shared with anyone else. At the same time, I have been working within you, preparing your heart to receive something that is gentle and sincere. You have gone through your own lessons, your own moments of growth, and those experiences have shaped the way you now see relationships. This is not by chance. It is part of a preparation that allows you to recognize depth when it appears in your life. What is coming toward you is not shallow. It carries meaning that requires maturity to understand. There will be signs that become clearer as time moves forward. You may notice her finding reasons to be near you more often, or speaking to you in ways that feel slightly different than before. Her energy around you may shift, becoming warmer, more present, even if her words remain careful. These are the early steps of her heart trying to move past fear. Pay attention to these changes, because they are not random, they are part of a slow unfolding. Type 222 to receive blessings. I am guiding this situation carefully because both of you matter. I do not rush what needs time, and I do not force what needs understanding. Her silence has a purpose, and your awareness has a purpose as well. You are being given the chance to approach this with patience instead of confusion. When you remain calm and observant, you create a space where truth can come forward naturally. There is also something you must be careful of. Do not let doubt close your heart before truth has the chance to reveal itself. Sometimes you may question whether what you feel or notice is real, and that is natural. But do not let those questions turn into walls that block what is trying to reach you. Stay open enough to see, but grounded enough to not rush into assumptions. Balance is what will guide you through this moment. She has been hoping, in her own quiet way, that you might notice her without her having to say everything out loud, not because she expects you to read her mind, but because she longs to feel seen. There is a difference between being looked at and being truly seen, and that is what her heart desires from you. If you begin to recognize her presence more deeply, it may give her the courage she has been searching for. I am not asking you to force anything or to suddenly change who you are. I am asking you to become more aware, more present, and more attentive to what is unfolding around you. Sometimes the most important moments in life are not the loud ones, but the quiet ones that require you to slow down and notice. This is one of those moments where awareness can change everything. As time continues, her fear will begin to weaken, little by little. It will not disappear overnight, but it will lose its hold as she feels safer in your presence. Safety is what her heart needs before it can fully open. When she senses that you are not someone who will hurt her, her walls will begin to come down. And when that happens, the truth she has been holding will no longer stay hidden. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You are not being left in confusion without direction. I am guiding you through this, even when it feels unclear. Trust that what is meant to come into the light will do so at the right time. You do not need to chase it or force it. You only need to stay aware and grounded in who you are. What is real will find its way to you without losing its authenticity. There is a reason why this connection feels different from others you have experienced. It carries a quiet depth that does not rely on noise or attention. It is something that grows steadily, rooted in genuine feeling rather than temporary excitement. That kind of connection is rare, and it is not something to overlook or dismiss quickly. It deserves patience, understanding, and clarity. As you move forward, allow yourself to be guided by peace rather than pressure. If something feels calm and genuine, pay attention to it. If something feels forced or confusing, step back and observe. You are not meant to lose yourself in this. You are meant to remain grounded while recognizing what is true. That is how you protect your heart while still being open to what is being offered. Her story and your story are slowly moving toward a point where they will meet more clearly. This is not the end of the silence, but it is the beginning of its transformation. What has been hidden will begin to show itself in ways that you cannot ignore. And when that moment comes, you will understand why everything unfolded the way it did. I am working within her in ways that she does not fully understand, gently guiding her toward a place where truth becomes more important than fear. She may not wake up one day suddenly fearless, but she will begin to take small steps that move her closer to you. These steps may seem insignificant on the surface, but they carry deep meaning beneath them. A longer conversation, a deeper look into your eyes, a willingness to stay near you just a little longer than before. These are signs that her heart is slowly choosing love over fear. At the same time, I am asking you to grow in sensitivity, not in confusion. There is a difference between overthinking and truly noticing, and I want you to stay in the place of awareness without letting your mind create unnecessary doubts. When you notice her presence, do not dismiss it quickly. When you feel a shift in her energy, do not ignore it. These are not illusions, they are quiet truths revealing themselves in ways that require your attention. She has imagined many outcomes in her mind, some hopeful and some painful. There are moments when she believes you might feel something too, and those moments give her a sense of courage. But then there are moments when she fears that she has misunderstood everything, and those thoughts pull her back into silence. This cycle has kept her in a place of uncertainty, but it will not last forever. The truth she carries will eventually find its way out. Type 555 to affirm. I want you to understand that your role in this is not to force her to speak, but to create a space where she feels safe enough to do so. Safety is not created through pressure. It is created through consistency, calmness, and genuine presence. When she feels that you are steady and real, her fear will have less power over her. She will begin to trust not only you, but also her own feelings. And when that trust grows, her silence will begin to break naturally. There is something about your energy that has already touched her deeply. It is not just what you say or what you do, it is the way you exist, the way you carry your experiences, and the quiet strength within you. She has seen parts of you that others may not fully notice, and those parts have drawn her closer. This connection is not based on surface attraction, it is rooted in something deeper that resonates with her soul. You may wonder why something so meaningful has taken so long to reveal itself. The answer is simple: depth takes time. What is shallow appears quickly, but what is real often grows slowly, building itself layer by layer. I have allowed this time so that both of you can reach a place where this connection can be understood clearly. Rushing it would have created confusion, but patience is creating clarity. As her courage begins to rise, you may also feel a shift within yourself. You may start to look at her differently, noticing things you had not paid attention to before. This is part of your awareness expanding, allowing you to see what has been present all along. Do not resist this change, but also do not rush to conclusions. Let your understanding grow naturally, just as her courage is growing. There will come a moment when the distance between what she feels and what she expresses becomes too small to maintain. That is when her truth will begin to show more clearly. It may not come in a dramatic way, but it will come in a way that is honest and real. You will recognize it not because of grand words, but because of the sincerity behind it. I am asking you to remain grounded in who you are, because that is what will guide you through this moment. Do not become someone different out of anticipation or uncertainty. Stay true to your nature, because authenticity is what will make her feel safe. When she sees that you are not pretending or forcing anything, it will give her the confidence to be real as well. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. This is not a situation that requires urgency from you, but it does require awareness. You are not meant to chase her feelings or to demand clarity before it is ready. You are meant to observe, to understand, and to respond with calmness when the time comes. That is how you honor both your heart and hers without creating unnecessary pressure. What is unfolding here is not ordinary, even if it appears quiet on the surface. It carries a depth that has the potential to grow into something meaningful if it is handled with care. You are being guided through a moment that requires patience, understanding, and trust. Trust not only in what you see, but also in what you feel within. Her silence has been a chapter, not the entire story. That chapter is slowly coming to an end, and a new one is beginning to form. You are part of that transition, whether you realize it fully or not. Stay present, stay aware, and allow things to unfold without forcing them. What is real will not be lost when it is given the space to grow. As this continues, you will begin to see the truth more clearly than ever before. The uncertainty that once surrounded this connection will begin to fade, replaced by understanding, and when that understanding comes, you will know exactly what to do without needing to question it. This shift is not loud, it is not dramatic, but it is real, and it is growing stronger with each passing day. You may not hear her say it yet, but her heart is preparing to move closer to you in ways that cannot be hidden much longer. Type 1212 to claim miracles. I have been guiding her through moments of reflection, helping her understand that love is not meant to stay locked away forever. She has spent time thinking about you, remembering small details, replaying conversations, and holding on to moments that may have seemed ordinary to you, but meant everything to her. These memories have built a foundation of feeling that she cannot ignore anymore. The more she tries to push it away, the more it returns, reminding her that what she feels is not temporary. It is something that has taken root in her heart. At the same time, you may begin to feel a stronger pull toward her, even if you do not fully understand why. This is not something you are forcing, it is something that is naturally unfolding within you as well. When two paths are meant to cross more deeply, there is often a quiet alignment that begins to happen. You may find yourself noticing her presence more, thinking about her unexpectedly, or feeling a sense of familiarity when she is near. These are not random thoughts, they are signs of something deeper, connecting both of you. Type Amen to affirm. She has been waiting for a sign, something that tells her she will not be rejected or misunderstood. That sign does not have to be grand or overwhelming. Sometimes it is as simple as the way you speak to her, the way you listen, or the way you acknowledge her presence. These small things can mean more to her than you realize. They can be the difference between her staying silent and her finally opening her heart. I want you to understand that her silence has required strength, even if it appears like hesitation. Holding something so deep inside without expressing it is not easy. It takes emotional endurance to carry feelings that are not shared. She has done this because she values what she feels, and she does not want to lose it through misunderstanding or rejection. That is why she has been careful, even when her heart wanted to move faster. You are now entering a phase where awareness becomes more important than ever. What you do with this awareness will shape how this connection unfolds. If you remain distant and closed, her fear may continue to hold her back. But if you become more present and open, even in small ways, it will create a space where she feels safer. This does not mean you need to act differently in a forced way. It means you need to act with intention and sincerity. There is also something within you that has been waiting for a connection that feels real and grounded. You may not have realized it fully, but your past experiences have shaped a desire for something deeper than surface-level interactions. This is why this situation feels different. It carries a sense of meaning that you cannot easily explain, but you can feel it when you are quiet with yourself. As her courage continues to grow, there will be moments where her actions speak louder than her words. She may begin to show care in ways that feel subtle but genuine. She may check on you, support you, or simply be present in moments where it matters. These actions are her way of expressing what she has not yet said. Pay attention to these expressions because they are the language her heart is using right now. Do not let impatience disrupt what is unfolding. What is being built here requires time to reach its full clarity. If you rush it, you may create confusion where there was once understanding. But if you allow it to grow naturally, it will reveal itself in a way that feels right and undeniable. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. There will come a moment when everything becomes clear, when the silence is replaced with truth, and when both of you understand what has been building beneath the surface. That moment is not far, but it requires both of you to continue growing in your own ways until you are ready to meet it fully. I am guiding both of you toward that point with care and intention. Stay grounded in your faith and your understanding. You are not being left without direction, even if things feel uncertain at times. I am present in every step, every feeling, and every moment of clarity that comes to you. Trust that what is unfolding is not by accident, but by design. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. As this continues, you will begin to see her not just as someone around you, but as someone who carries a deeper connection to your path. This realization will not come all at once, but it will grow steadily until it becomes clear. When it does, you will understand why everything happened the way it did, and why the silence was necessary before the truth could be revealed. She is beginning to feel that keeping her feelings inside is no longer protecting her, but slowly hurting her. That realization is powerful because it changes the way she approaches everything about you. Instead of stepping back, she will begin to lean forward, even if she does it carefully at first. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may notice that her presence becomes more intentional, not accidental. She may find ways to be near you that feel natural on the surface, but are guided by something deeper within her. Her attention toward you will become more focused, and you may feel a difference in the way she looks at you or listens to you. These are not small changes, they are signs of a heart that is preparing to step out of hiding. Even if her words remain guarded, her energy will begin to speak more clearly. I am asking you to stay calm during this shift because it is easy to misunderstand something that is still unfolding. When you feel her drawing closer, do not react with confusion or distance. Instead, meet that energy with steadiness and understanding. You do not need to say everything at once or force a conversation that is not ready. Your calm presence is what will allow her to continue moving forward without fear. Type 222 to receive blessings. She has been carrying a question within her for a long time, a question about whether she matters to you in the way that you matter to her. That question has been the source of much of her silence. If she felt certain that her feelings would be received with care, she would not have remained quiet for so long. But uncertainty has kept her in a place where she could not risk speaking too soon. Now that uncertainty is beginning to fade, replaced by a quiet hope that maybe she will not be turned away, there is something important you must understand about this moment. This is not just about her finding the courage to speak. It is also about you being ready to receive what she has to say. If your heart is closed or distracted, you may miss the depth of what she is offering. That is why I have been guiding you to become more aware, more present, and more grounded. You are being prepared just as much as she is. As her courage grows, you may begin to feel a sense of anticipation within yourself. This is not something you need to resist, but it is something you should handle with care. Anticipation can easily turn into impatience if it is not balanced with trust. Stay in a place of trust, knowing that what is meant to happen will happen at the right time. You do not need to rush the process or try to control the outcome. There will be a moment where the distance between you and her feels different, almost as if something invisible has shifted. You may feel a stronger connection in your interactions, a deeper understanding in your conversations, or a sense of comfort that was not there before. This is the connection becoming more visible, even before it is spoken. Pay attention to these feelings, because they are guiding you toward the truth. Her fear has been slowly losing its power because of the way you have carried yourself. Whether you realize it or not, your consistency and your presence have shown her that you are not someone who will hurt her easily. This has been building trust within her, allowing her to see you in a different light. That trust is what will give her the strength to finally speak when the moment arrives. You must also be mindful of your own actions during this time. Even small things can have a strong impact on her confidence. A kind word, a moment of attention, or simply acknowledging her presence can make her feel seen in a way that encourages her to open up. These actions do not need to be forced, they need to be genuine. Authenticity is what will guide this connection forward. I am not asking you to take control of this situation, but I am asking you to be present within it. There is a difference between controlling something and being aware of it. When you are aware, you respond with clarity. When you try to control, you create pressure. Let this unfold without pressure, and it will reveal itself in a way that feels natural and right. The truth she carries is not fragile, but her confidence in expressing it still needs support. That support comes from the environment around her, and you are part of that environment. When she feels that she is safe to be herself around you, her voice will begin to find its way out. And when it does, it will not be uncertain or weak, it will be honest and clear. This is a turning point in what has been building between you. The silence that once defined this connection is beginning to break, not all at once, but in small, meaningful ways. You are moving toward a moment where everything becomes clearer, where questions are answered without confusion, and where feelings are no longer hidden behind fear. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Stay steady in who you are, because that is what will guide you through this moment without losing clarity. Do not let overthinking cloud what is becoming simple. What is real does not need to be complicated. It reveals itself in ways that feel calm and certain when you are paying attention. As this continues to unfold, you will begin to understand why this connection was not rushed. You will see the value in the time that was given for both of you to grow. And when the truth finally comes into the open, it will carry a sense of rightness that cannot be mistaken. What is about to happen will not feel sudden, but it will feel undeniable. The quiet tension that has existed between both of you will begin to transform into something clearer, something that no longer hides behind uncertainty. She is reaching a point where her heart can no longer stay silent without losing a part of itself. That is when truth begins to rise, not as a burst of emotion, but as a steady and honest expression. You are moving into a moment where what was once hidden becomes visible in a way that feels natural. Type 1111 if you believe. She has been observing you more deeply than you realize, not in a distant way, but in a way that seeks understanding. She has paid attention to your reactions, your words, and the way you treat others. All of this has helped her build a picture of who you truly are, and what she has seen has only strengthened her feelings, not weakened them.